April is National Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Child Abuse Prevention Month. In just a few moments, we will begin walking more than 42 consecutive hours, day and night, in honor of the 42 million survivors of child sexual abuse living in the United States today. Every 98 seconds, someone in the U.S. becomes a victim of sexual abuse. And because of feelings of shame, guilt, and fear, most of those victims will suffer in silence for months, years, and even decades.
For those who have, like Lauren, came forward and talked about their experiences, thank you for having the courage to do so and for teaching us that together we can help fight for those who cannot fight for themselves. So this is a great project. I commend you for doing it. And I'm just thankful that we have leaders in our legislature like Senator Book leading the charge. So thank you.
You know, many of the stories that we are able to hear here today would not have ever been heard but for her courage and her determination and her willingness to be that voice to make sure more and more of us understand how important it is that we let these victims know that we are here for them and to share their stories so that these things will stop happening.
Being a parent who had a child affected, not knowing the signs and not knowing what was happening, I missed things. And so as I got educated through Lauren Book's website, her books, It's Okay to Tell, I realized so many things that so many other people needed to hear about so they could see the signs early on and stop the abuse.
When this first started, I could not have said in a conversation to probably even close loved ones the words sexual abuse, and falls out of my mouth now like one of the grandkids' names, because you need to name it, to own it, to help it.
I didn't know about any of this. When it happened to me, I didn't speak up until my cousin spoke up. I really want to help change the world for younger generations. After today, I've already got a proclamation done for Charlotte County for the schools to be taught about sexual assault. I'm gonna eventually go statewide with it and hopefully national for all schools.
Well, being in the Capitol, I think that all of the legislators actually see that we're putting forth the effort and that this means a lot to us, and it opens maybe their eyes to that there's a real problem out there, and maybe then they can come through and put change forth.
You know, we've always had a legislative component to what we did for the walk because it is the advocacy piece of what we do. But always those ideas were derived from survivors on the walk the year before. And so one year we had the recording exemptions. And so if you were a young person and caught your perpetrator on a recording, that is now admissible in court. That came straight from the walk, some of the highways and byways, some of the child protection pieces, all of that came from different walks, different legs, different ideas, different kids, different parents. We're in a different era. We're in a different time where everybody can come and be a part of this process. Everybody can come as they are and engage. And this is where you come to make a difference, to bring about the change. And I think that that's really what this month, this walk is all about, advocating and educating and talking about these very real issues, letting people know that it's okay to tell, it's okay to heal. And I think that that is a true testament to the spirit of thriving and surviving.